What's up, everyone? I'm just doing a little channel update. Don't mind the Sengoku Basara in the background. I'm just taking advantage of the PS4's recording feature. So that's not really important to what I'm going to talk about right now. Um, First up, I'm pretty much wrapping up Arslan. I've almost covered all the characters' gameplays, and after that, I'm just going to be covering the DLC quests as they come out and maybe other little side projects I do for that game. But I pretty much covered the game as far as my main project I wanted to do for it, which was put gameplay out for every character. After Arslan, I'm not too sure what I want to do, so I'm gonna ask you guys to let me know what you want to see, whether it's games that I've already played before, whether it's games coming up, stuff like that. So you guys can kind of look through my playlist to see what games I've done in the past if you want me to pick them up, or if you just want to request any random game, whether it's already out or coming up, and I'll look at it and see if it's viable to do. Games coming up though, tomorrow we have Dragon Quest Heroes. I'm really debating if I want to pick it up in English again, and the main reason for that is because I pretty much 100%ed that game on the Japanese version, so I don't have a lot of motive to pick it up again unless you guys really want to see me play that again. Um, Next week we have Tales of Zestiria coming out. I am going to be picking that up, the PS4 version of course, which you could say is probably going to be my next main project. I already did play through that game in Japanese. If you're one of my newer subscribers, I did play and upload boss fights and a variety of other little things like combo videos and stuff. So I already covered that game in the past. I'm going to be covering it again in English, probably more extensively than I even did in the Japanese version. And it's going to be a lot easier for me to kind of pump out videos for that because I already know the game pretty much inside and out. So, and people have been asking me a lot about that game. People have been commenting on my Zestiria videos as the release nears, if they should pick that game up or my opinion on it. And my opinion on the game is that it definitely has some problems, but it's a solid RPG overall. All the problems aside, it's a playable game, and I feel it's more complete out of the box than some other Tales games released. Like Zestiria, for instance, I was not a big fan of. Grace's, not a big fan of that game either. I think Zestiria is better than that, and better than those two games. And the only games that I really like better than Zestiria that came out this gen was stuff like Vesperia and the R games on the Vita. Mostly for battle system reasons is my preferences. So yeah, I definitely recommend Zestiria. If you're a Tales fan or an RPG fan, it's a solid game. It has some problems, but I spent 80 hours on it. I can't really say I wouldn't spend 80 hours on a game if I didn't enjoy it to some capacity. So I'm definitely gonna be picking that game up. Anyways, you guys can just comment what you want to see more of. If you see someone, if you can, just check through the comments, and if you see somebody request something you want to see, just like the comment, and that way I can kind of see which requests have the most interest and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it. Just leave me comments on what you'd like to see, or if you have questions as usual, feel free to ask me. Peace.